Good evening, everyone. Tell me if you can hear me, please. If you can hear me, please uh, put your name in the chat so that I know who's hearing me. Tatenda, can you hear me? Okay, great. So, Boran, I can see you there. So this is I've made it only visible to you, to the people with links. So it's not visible on my channel. It's just visible to you guys and me. Anyway, Tatenda, last time I had started taking you on a journey, and let's resume it tonight and go with it all the way to the end of the term, okay? So, we'll do 20 minutes of maths, and then we can be able to do something else. Did you hear me, Tatenda? Tinder, did you hear me? Tatenda, can you hear me? All right, great. So, all right, I'm happy. I'm happy. So we'll do 20 minutes of some maths things. I'll try to do some maths problems. And then from there, we can go to things. So the last time I was telling you about the types of numbers. Okay? In our last lesson, what we were doing was the types of numbers. I'll be moving very fast every single day. And we did integers. So I'm going to go to a past paper and do a few questions with you just now. Okay? So there are things I want to show you that will always come in the exam. So I'm going to be smart. I'm not going to be doing the long, boring maths. I'm only going to focus on things that will make you get a lot of marks in the exam. And we start building from there and there. So only in every topic, only the things that are going to bring you a lot of marks, the things that are asked most common. So in if I'm going to say, and I'm going to go to an example just now and show you everyone just how important it is. Maybe let me just say, so from topic 1, the things that come a lot in the exam, we'll do it right now, then we'll go and check. The things that come a lot in the exam from topic 1 is you need to know just these things, then you are fine. Interest, percentages, bounds, rounding and estimation. So when I do with you, I'll be dealing with you with this every day to make sure you don't forget anything and we move on a quick journey together. So it's bounds, then estimation, then for paper 2 is a bit of sets, and you're done, okay? Or let's just say you need to know currency conversion because it can come. These are the main things. If you know these main things, then you're fine. These are the main things that from topic 1 come in every single paper. These are the things that come in every single paper, and I can say you'd be done. Let me see if there's anything else I need to tell you. I'm just making sure. Well, I'll just put time, but it's not so important. And part of interest is you do simple interest and you do compound interest. Then when you know these two, you can be able to do exponential increase or decrease. So it comes from interest. And then you'll be done with chapter 1. Then we can do all the questions together. And we can do any question from anything. So let's see. Just be patient with me. Let's quickly see what I'm saying. And because the videos are recorded, I'm very happy because I only have to do this once. And you can come and watch it over and over again as you are preparing for anything. So I'm giving you the tips. I'm going to go to do questions. There are 2 things I just want you to do on interest. I'm going to do questions right now from here. So watch this. I want you to know that the questions that will come on interest in every single paper will be part A. Then I'll be able to do topic 2 tomorrow or the day after, where we'll be getting midpoint, equation of a line, and all those things. I'll be able to find it with you guys. So when we talk about interest, you should be able to find simple interest. And when you see the word simple interest, please use these formulas. Don't change. Let me see. I'm just checking if I'm still live. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, Tatenda, I was just checking if you can see. For simple interest, please use the formula interest is equal to principal times rate over 100 times time. Okay? This will help you find the total interest. Okay, this is just for the total interest. This will be principal, and then this will be rate. This R is rate. It's a percentage, so it should be over 100. Then time. Then the second thing I want you to use when you see the word simple interest, I want you to know that value of investment. This is formula number 1. Don't ever change it. Formula number 2, I want you to know that value of investment, the value of investment is going to be equal to principal, which you'll find, plus the interest. Principal you'll be given, okay? Plus the interest. Then you get the value of investment. So if the question asks you to find value of investment after 5 years or whatever, this also means how much money do you now have? Remember that interest is the money you are given by the bank to say thank you for keeping your money in our bank for 5 years without taking it. So the bank will give you money to say, well done, there you go, here's your money. Now, that money will be added to the money that you put in the bank already, because you went with money and invested it. 5,000, you put it in the bank, you left it. So the bank will come and will add more money to you, and that money which the bank adds is interest. Now, when we now ask for value of investment, we are saying, how much money do you now have? So if you want to find the money you have, you just say principal plus interest. Principal, which is the invested figure, and then interest is the money you are given by the bank. Then we go to part 2, compound interest. Compound interest is another way to find interest. And once you see that word compound, don't use the same formulas as these ones. For compound interest, use this. That value of investment or new amount, we'll say value of investment. That's the one we have for compound interest. We get straight to the value of investment. For simple interest, you need to find the interest first. That's the only formula you have. Principal times rate times time. Then after finding the interest, you will add it to the principal. Then you can find value of investment. But for value, if they ask you in compound interest, look at the formulas. Once you see the word compound interest, you must know that we have the formula for new amount, which is the amount you now have in the bank. When you add the amount you put in the bank plus the amount the bank will give you to say thank you, when you add it. So it'll be principal multiplying 1 plus rate over 100 to the power of time. This does not give you interest. In compound interest, we can't find interest itself. We can only find value of investment. Then afterwards, we will now use the second formula in here, which says interest is equal to value of investment minus the principal. This is going to be the interest, the value of investment, the amount you now have minus the amount which you deposited. Then you will see how much the bank gave you. So first you find value of investment. Then you will find interest. If they ask you for interest. For compound interest, most of the time they will just ask you to find the new amount. What amount do you now have? How much do you now have? How much do you now have? You just find it one time. Principal 1 plus rate, whatever, and things. Have you seen this? Tatenda, have you seen it? Tatenda, have you seen it? Tatenda. Tatenda, are you there? Okay, so I'll just continue and then you can watch it back. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to questions and solve them. Okay. I'm starting with questions from 2024. Questions from 2024. This is 2024 paper 4-2. Then I can go to the next one. Please put your names in the chat, those who are in the lessons. Please put your names. I'll start with 2024 paper 4-1. I'm just doing all the paper from November 2024. If you're in the chat, please put your name in the chat. If you're in the live lesson, please put your name in the chat. Oh, this is physics. Let me open the maths one. I'm sorry. Okay, I have November 2025. October, November 2025. That's the one I have. There we go. We look for interest. And I want us to solve it the way we just did it. Here, it will always be there. This one was number 2022. This is number 22 for last year in October, November 2025. Paper 4-1, number 22. It says compound interest, okay? It says we have compound interest. So what we are going to do, we said for compound interest, find the value of this investment is this. Yes, for compound interest, we know value of investment. Let's write value of investment. That's for compound interest. This is equal to principal multiplying 1 plus rate over 100 to the power of time. That's the formula we have because it's compound interest. So what we are going to do is, what is the value of investment? $301.10. This is going to be, what is the principal? $200. You don't have to put the units. Okay, it's $200 multiplying 1 plus the rate. What's the rate? The rate is R. They didn't give us. So R over 100 to the power of time. What is the time? 25 years. 25 years. So this is just it. And they said find the value of R. So what you must just know is this one. Never change. Just remember, the moment you see the word compound interest, your very first formula, without even reading anything, should be this one. That's the formula for compound interest I gave you. For simple interest, you go and say interest is equal to principal times rate times time. Without even reading anything, write that first. For compound interest, you say value of investment is equal to principal multiplying 1 plus rate to the power of time. Do that. So here we'll now say, okay, well done. I need to find R. You can now do whatever the question wants you. Is now going to be step 2. The question can ask you for different things. So here you now say take 200 to the other side. 301.10 divided by 200 is equal to 1 plus r over 100 to the power of 25. Then here we are just doing subject of the formula until we find r. We now take 25. It's a power. When it goes to the other side, it will be the root. So you can say the 25th root, which is crazy, right? Of 301 over 10 divided by 200 is equal to 1 plus r over 100. Then you take 1 to the other side, it will go and subtract. So you have the 25th root, okay? You will have now the 25th root of 301.10 over 200. Then minus 1 is equal to r over 100. Then we can continue now. We'll take 100 to go to the other side. Here it was dividing. On the other side, it will multiply. So you have 100 multiplying the 25th root of 301.10 over 200 minus 1. This gives you r. So just punch this, and when you get the answer, you'll be finding the answer. So I'm going to punch it. I'll say 25 as the root of 301 divided by 100 by 200 of 301 divided by 200. I got an answer. So for you, for those who are using a sharp calculator, if you want to do this, you say 25, then you say second function, okay? Then you press the button which says y to the x. That will be the root of. Then you open bracket, you say 301 over 200. 301.10 over 200, you close bracket, you say is equal to. You will get an answer. When you get that answer, say minus 1. Can you see the minus 1? So you say minus 1, you get an answer, then you say times 100. You now multiply by the 100 answer. You first say minus 1, then say equal to. Then after you say equal to, you now say answer times 100. What do you get? You get 1.648 whatever, 6486%. This is your R, which you will just make it as 1.65%. That's round about it. So your rate is going to be R is 1.65%. And you get your 3 marks. This is going to be interest from October, November 2025, paper 4.1. We go to paper 4.2. October, November 2025, paper 4.2. I'm just going to do these 4.2 and 4.3, then we stop. I'm sorry for being late. We'll look for interest again. Please do not change what we are doing here. You look for interest. You see, the moment they say the word compound interest, don't even read the rest of the question. The moment they say the word compound interest, I want you to say value of investment. Don't even read the question. Waste of time. Value of investment is equal to principal multiplying 1 plus rate to the power of time. Then you start replacing the things. Do you have the value of investment? No, is the one they actually want, the value of investment. So you can say it is going to be equal to, what is the principal? The money that you invest. That's 24,000. And it multiplies 1 plus, what's the rate? Look for the percentage, 3.2%. So that's 3. Remember, rate should be over 100. So it's 3.2 over 100. Then to the power of the time, which is to the power of 4 years. Then you should just punch this in your calculator and get an answer. Okay? Punch it in the calculator. And if you're punching in the calculator, punch it exactly like this. What I can tell you is, first start by these things, that are, then raise to the power 4, then multiply by 24,000. Okay? Okay, sorry for that small disturbance. Now, yeah, you can punch this in the calculator, and what answer are you going to get? Somebody please punch. Somebody in the chat, punch and tell me what answer you're going to get. 24,000 multiplying this. It's like you have 24,000 multiplying. Try to get this. Say 3.2 over 100. So say 3.2 divided by 100. What do you get? Then say plus 1. You'll get 1.032, right? To the power of 4. So punch this and get an answer. So say 1.032 to the power of 4. Get an answer, then say times 24,000. Then get an answer. What answer do you get? Somebody in the chat. I'm going to also do it here. You say if you're punching 1.032, then you press the button which says y to the x. Okay, then you say 4. For those who use sharp calculator. Okay, you say to the power 4. You should get an answer. Then say times 24,000. You now have the value of investment, which is 27. What is the value of the investment? $27,222.63. So you say $27,222.63. This is going to be your answer, and you're done. You have done your job. Your job is just to get the answer here on interest. Once you have done it, you have done it. So this was paper 4-2, October, November 2025, paper 4-2. It came as number 14. In paper 4-1, it came as number 22. So we can go on. We'll talk about this exponential decrease and increase. Don't worry. Now we are going to paper 4-3, October, November 2025, paper 4-3. We look for interest. When they're asking us simple interest. Did I miss the question? Or paper 4-3 didn't have? Okay. Seems like paper 4-3 didn't have. So either way, for the 20-minute lesson, we'll end here. Thank you so much for attending. That's it for the 3 questions. We'll do more tomorrow going forward. Remember, what did you learn today? Today, I taught you that. Let me go to the board. Today, I taught you that when you see a question say simple interest, please put this formula, please. Then only after you get interest, you can get anything else the question wants. Go ahead and put this formula. When you see the word compound interest, please put this formula, please. Put this one. Okay? When you see the word compound interest, please put this one. When you see the word simple interest, please put this one first. Then you can be able to find anything else from there. Anything else they want us to find, we will be able to find it. Not even a problem. The most important thing is we should use the very first formula, and we should use it well. So we've started our journey all the way to an A star, and we do, like I say, I'll be summarizing, moving fast every day. I'll put more questions. Maybe we'll start with more questions on simple interest from past papers in the first 5 minutes tomorrow. Then you can go to the next thing. I'll be showing you what to do. I'll answer a few questions, and that'll be it. Thank you so much for attending. Goodbye.